Welcome to your mat. Welcome back to this yoga class. Whether you joined the challenge or not, I'm just happy that you're here. Let's begin our usual Wednesday class with our usual routine. Find your comfortable seated position. Sit nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back and down. Hands onto your knees. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths here. Start to arrive on your mat and connect with yourself, disconnecting with everything around. Start to notice your breathing. Focus on the inhales. Relax your belly, let it come out. When you inhale, filled with air. And focus on the exhales. Long, steady. A couple more long breaths, and then we move on to Kapalabhati breathing. For Kapalabhati, we inhale, fill the belly with air, and we exhale through both nostrils, forcefully contracting the abdomen at the same time. We begin, we do 50 repetitions together. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale all the air out. And when you're ready, begin, fill the belly with air. Exhale forcefully through the nostril, contract the abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. You can go at your own rhythm 50 times. After your last repetition, take a deep inhale. Hold your breath, tuck your chin to the chest, pull the abdomen in. And when you're ready, exhale, release. Short moment of awareness, feeling the effects of this breathing technique. See how maybe you feel more awake, invigorated. It's an energizing breathing technique. Helps us wake up, feel refreshed. And then slowly open your eyes. Let's begin our physical practice. I always sit at the beginning on a pillow or a block. It's up to you. You can remove it if you're sitting on either of them. Sit with your leg extended. Flex your feet, toes pointing up. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, forward and down. Is the first forward fold. What we want to do is to keep the back flat. Yes, the back flat. Feet pointing up, toes flexed, straight back. If you can go further, but always keep the back as flat as possible. If that means that you are up here, that's also okay. Maybe you can grab your ankle, maybe your feet. We're just gently warming up. Always listen to your body. Don't forget to breathe throughout the class. We always try to harmonize movements and breathing. One more deep inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Bring your hands back, cross your legs, and roll over onto your hands and knees. Wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, arch the back and look up. Exhale, round the back, look at your belly. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. You can follow your own breathing. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round, really pushing the shoulder blades towards the sky. Inhale, round, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round. A couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale, arch the back, look to the ceiling. Exhale, round your back, really doming the upper back, pushing the shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Last inhale, back to neutral. Tuck in the tailbone, belly button to your spine. Tuck your toes. Exhale, lift the knees off the ground just a couple of centimeters. Strong core, strong legs. Look in between your hands. Don't forget to breathe. Last long breath in, inhale. And exhale, release, knees onto the mat. We warm up the wrists, start by rotating over your wrist with the shoulder, maybe 5-6 times in one direction. And then onto the other direction, same 5-6 times. Back to center. Take one hand and flip the hand, fingers pointing towards your knee. Keep all of the 5 fingers onto the floor, bend the elbows and lift the palm off the ground. And then exhale, push it back down. Inhale, lift the palm off the ground. Keep all of the fingers on the floor. Exhale, push it back down. We do it for maybe 8 times. Be careful, listen to your body, go as deep as your arm allows. Last time, bend the elbows and exhale. Push the palm onto the floor. Switch side, other hand, fingers pointing towards your knee. Inhale, lift the palm, bend the elbow, all the fingers on the floor. Exhale, palm onto the ground. Same, maybe 8 times. Last time, press the palm onto the floor. Now flip the other hand, both fingers pointing back. Exhale, slowly push back, stretching your forearm. Go as deep as your body allows. Is a side of the body that we never really stretch. So go slow, listen to your body. Last deep inhale. And exhale, release. Wrist under the shoulders. We just work a little bit onto the shoulder blades. You can inhale, drop. You see, you drop down in between your shoulders. Exhale, dome the upper back. Make space between the shoulder blades. Up. Drop. Inhale. Exhale, up. Really feel the strength here. Forcefully pushing the upper back towards the ceiling. Drop. Inhale. Exhale, push up. Drop. Inhale. Exhale, push. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale, push. Inhale, try to keep a flat back, the pelvis tucked in. Exhale, push. Inhale, last time, drop down. Exhale, push. Knees together, feet together, sit back onto your heels. Inhale, both hands reach up. Flip the hands, back of the hands facing each other. Cross one hand on top of the other one. Interlock the fingers. Inhale, lift the hips. Bring the hands back. Exhale, curl your arm and fall down. Inhale, push the hips to the front. Open your chest. Exhale, curl your arm, fall down. Inhale, push the hips forward. Open the chest, open the arms. Exhale, curl. Times, inhale. Oh my God, Nala. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. From inhale, extend your hands towards the front of the mat. Press the palms onto the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes and slowly start to extend your legs into our first downward facing dog. Find your position in downward facing dog. Hands as wide as your shoulders. Rotate the bicep in, opening the shoulder blades. Maybe bend the knees, feet as wide as your hips. From here, what we want to do is to really push the floor far away, opening our armpits. Hips high towards the ceiling. The important thing is making a flat line from the fingers to the hips. If the knees are bent, is fine. If you can extend the legs, also great. Follow your body. Let's take a couple more breaths here. You can decide to pedal your dog, bending one knee at a time, or just maybe lift both heels, maybe pressing the heels further onto the floor. One more long breath in. One more long breath out. Inhale, both heels off the ground. Stretch the sole of the feet. Exhale, press the heels towards the floor as far as possible. Inhale, lift the heels, stretch the soles. Exhale, press the heels onto the floor. Last time, inhale, lift the heels, stretch the sole of the feet and also your soul. Exhale, start to slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Once you arrived, feet hips width apart. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Look to the front. Maybe keep your knees bent. This is completely fine. Exhale, fall forward and down. Grab the opposite elbow. Let's hang in here just for a couple of breaths. Relaxing the spine. Really relax your shoulders, relax your head. Feel the spine decompressing. If you need to keep your knees bent, do so. If you want to extend the legs and feel a deeper stretch into your hamstrings, also feel free to do that. A couple of more breaths. Inhale. In the morning, we're always more stiff than at night. So all these leg stretches feel harder than when you do them at night. This is completely normal. Your body just rested for 6, 7, 8 hours, maybe more. So need to slowly go back to its level of flexibility. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, belly touching the thighs. Exhale, lift both core and arms up to the sky. You can decide to keep your feet hip width apart, or maybe feet together, knees together, chair pose. Tuck in the pelvis, straight back. We don't want to have the butt flaring out like Beyonce at the Super Bowl. Flat back, pelvis in, look to the front. Shoulders far away from your ears. Breathe. Start to feel the burn in the legs. One more. Long breath in. Exhale. One more time. Baby, go a bit deeper. Inhale. I promise this is the last time. And exhale, release. Hands in front of your heart. Interlock the finger, push the palms out. Inhale, lift the hands up above your head. Exhale, look to the floor. Feet together, step onto your tippy toes for standing balance. Breathe. Find maybe a point onto the floor where you can fix your gaze. And really try to stay still. We will do a balance practice today. As I like to mention, balances help us to really stay focused on the one thing we're doing, which is balancing. The moment you start to think about other things, you notice that you lose the balance and you fall out. So they're great poses to reach our yoga class goal, which is to keep focused and still the mind. One more deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Heels onto the floor. We do 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Maybe bend the knees. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin onto the floor. Inhale, slide up into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up, down dog. Inhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, both hands reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. This is one. One more time. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin as we just did, or chaturanga. Bend the elbows back. Inhale, lift the shoulders up, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, push the hips up, down dog. Inhale, look in between your hands, step or jump to the front of the mat. Lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. This is second round. Last one. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look in between your hands. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, both hands reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Breathe. Take a moment here. Maybe bring your feet together, hands in front of your heart, or hands along your body, palm facing forward. Feel the energy building. Catch your breath, mainly. One more deep inhale. One more long exhale. We will start our standing sequence. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest, look to the front. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, again, choose knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the back of your feet onto the mat. Exhale, tiger. Round the upper back. Push the shoulder blades towards the ceiling, but keep the hips lower. Inhale, drop the knees, tuck the toes. Exhale, push the hips up, down dog. Breathe. Our vinyasa is a little bit different. We add the tiger pose in it, strengthening the core. Readjust your down dog, hands as wide as the shoulders, rotate the bicep in, push the shoulders open, hips higher towards the ceiling. Maybe knees bent, maybe knees extended. Deep inhale, lift the right leg up. Keep the hips squared, both of them looking towards the floor. Hold. Push with both hands far away, the floor far away from you. Deep inhale, flex the right foot. The more we keep the body as extended as possible, the more we are strong, the lighter we become. If you leave your leg bent, you will see it's very heavy, but if you extend it, you feel light. It's easier to push. Deep inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Readjust your position, right knee on top of right ankle. Inhale, lift core and arms up into Highland Warrior. Thumbs in between the four fingers. Exhale, drop the hands down. Right knee is on top of the right ankle. Right thigh parallel to the ground as much as possible. Left leg extended, back of the knee pushing towards the ceiling. Open up, extend from the crown, pull your chest up, the hands are pulling back. We again, extending in all directions, feel light onto your feet. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands in front of your heart, bend over the right leg and step onto Warrior Two. Kick the left leg up. Hands in front of your heart. Flex this left foot. Torso and left leg parallel to the ground. Shoulders back, far away from your ears. One more deep inhale. Hold. Exhale slowly. Swing. Lift your chest up. Swing the left leg to the front. Grab your left knee. Find your balance. Maybe you want to stay here, holding your knees to your chest. Maybe right hand onto your hip, left hand, two-piece finger of the left hand, grab the left big toe, extend the leg out. Try to stay as straight as possible with your chest. Strong right leg. Engage the right quad by lifting the kneecap. Deep inhale. Wherever you are, swing with your next exhale, swing the left knee or the left foot out to the left, opening the hip. Hold. You're doing great. Try to find a point onto the wall, onto the floor, wherever your gaze falls. Try to find a point and fix your gaze over there. This will help you to maintain balance. Deep inhale, one more time. Exhale, slowly bring the knee or the foot back to center. Release, lift. If your leg is extended, drop the hand, keep the leg up, engage the quad. If your knees is bent, extend the leg. Deep inhale. Exhale, don't drop the foot yet, swing the foot back. Slowly bring the foot behind your buttocks, grab the left foot with the left hand and slowly start to hinge forward, lifting the knee, maybe flexing the left foot. Right hand reaches to the front, dancer. Breathe, don't forget to breathe. One more deep inhale. And exhale, slowly release your left foot. Lift your chest, knee in front of your chest. Pull the left knee to your chest. Again, we're still balancing on the right leg. Flex the left foot, left ankle on top of the right knee. Exhale, sit down into figure four pose. You can extend your arms Index fingers pointing up, yes, the other fingers down. Try to keep your chest as straight as possible, flat back, chest open. Drop it closer to your left leg. Hold. Deep inhale. And exhale. Release. Yeah, shake those legs out. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, step or jump into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, Nistrasthana or Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, back of the feet pressing towards the floor. Exhale, tiger, round the upper back. Hips lower than the shoulders. Inhale, drop the knees. Tuck the toes. Exhale, push the hips up, down dog. Breathe. Catch your breath. Feel the difference between the left and the right leg. We stretched the left leg more, but we strengthened the right leg in this first half of our standing sequence. We will repeat everything onto the left side. Again, readjust your dog, hands as wide as your shoulders. Rotate the bicep in, open up your armpits, push your shoulders open down towards the floor. Hips high towards the ceiling, maybe bend the knees, maybe legs extended. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Hold. Square the hips, flex the left foot. Extend the left leg. Feel light onto this floor. One more deep inhale. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Readjust your position, left knee on top of left ankle. Only then inhale, lift both core and arms up. High lunge warrior, good. Thumbs in between the four fingers. Exhale, drop the hands down in line with your shoulders. Left knee on top of the left ankle, left thigh parallel to the ground, right leg extended, back of the knee pressing towards the ceiling, good. Extend from the crown, feel a thread pulling you towards the ceiling. Navel in, belly button to the spine, hands, shoulders down, far away from your ears and back. One more deep inhale. Exhale, both hands in front of your heart, fold forward, and with your next exhale, kick with the right leg into warrior three. Find your balance. Flex the right foot, torso, and left leg parallel to the floor. Breathe. One more long breath in. One more long breath out. Inhale, very slowly start to lift your chest, swing the right knee forward, catch your right knee in front of your chest. Option number one, mirror what you did onto the other side. Option number one, knees to your chest, open the chest, flat back. Option number two, left hand onto your left hip, right peace fingers grab the right big toe, exhale, extend the right leg out. Breathe, find your drishti point, that spot on the wall or on the floor, or maybe your toes, I don't know, the tip of your nose, whatever point that is still, that you can focus your gaze, that can help you to stay balanced. One more deep breath in. Wherever you are, bring your knee or your foot to the right. Here I have the wall, very comfortable. Hold, opening the hips. One more long breath in. One more long breath out. Inhale one last time. Exhale slowly. Bring your knee or your foot to the front. Whoop. Wherever you are, if you're holding your foot, release the hands, keep the right leg out. If your knee is bent, let the knee go and extend the legs. Strong right leg. Deep inhale. Exhale, drop the leg down, swing the foot to the back, bring the heels to your buttocks, grab the inside of the right ankle with the right foot, slowly start to hinge forward, lifting the right knee up, maybe flexing the right foot, left hand reaches out. Ooh. Find your balance. It's okay to fall out of the pose and get back in. Dancer. Each side, we always have one stronger side, so it's normal. Fall out of the pose. If you fall out, get back in. Deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Don't drop the right foot yet. Bring the right knee to your chest. Hold it. Flex the right foot. And then place the right ankle on top of the left knee. Figure 4. Right? Both hands reaching out. Index fingers pointing up. Exhale. Start to sit down. Flat back. Chest open. Reach with the chest towards your right shin. Stretch of the right glute. Keep flexing the right foot to protecting the right knee. Deep inhale and exhale. Last deep breath in and exhale. Release. Both feet onto the floor. Shake it out. Inhale. Both hands reach up. Exhale. Fall forward and down. Inhale. Lift the chest. Look up. Exhale. Step or jump into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Press the back of the feet onto the floor. Tiger. Round the upper back. Hips lower. Yes. Then the shoulder. Inhale, drop the knees, tuck the toes. Exhale, extend the legs. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Standing sequence is over. We will still work on the legs a little bit while we strengthen our arms. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, walk your feet towards the center of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, look to the front. Exhale, start to walk your toes to the edges of your mat, to the wide edges of the mat. And then toes pointing out 45 degrees, your feet almost halfway through the edge of your mat. Exhale, bend your knees down into Malasana, yogic squat. We want to have the butt as close as possible to the floor. Elbows in between your knees, hands in prayer in front of your heart. Extend your spine, open the chest. The more you push with your elbows and open the chest, the more your spine can straighten up. Look to the front. Relaxing the legs. If your heels are a bit high, it's okay. If you cannot reach with your heels onto the floor. If you need to readjust your position, feet closer to each other or wider, that's also fine. Find your comfortable position into this yogic squat. Huge benefits from this pose. If you're flexible enough, you can also move it around. Just really find the sweet spot where you can kind of enjoy this pose. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. Hands onto the floor, slowly extend your legs. Walk your feet to the center of the mat. Here you have the option. If you do have a block, you can use the block, place it in the middle of the mat. and step on it with the toes together onto the block. If you don't have a block, it's okay, you don't need it. You can also do it without it. So I will show you without it, and if you have the block, you can use it. Feet together, lift the heels, bend the knees, and sit down, just like we did, knees wide open. Then place your elbows, swing the elbows under your shin, fingers on the floor, pointing forward. From here, you want to squeeze the knees into your, squeeze the torso with your knees and lengthen, just like we did in Malasana, lengthen your spine, look into the front, opening the chest. From here, you go light, light, light onto your toes, maybe lift one foot and maybe lift the other one into Bakasana. If you have a block, this makes it just easier to lift off one foot and then the other one. Breathe, hold, deep inhale, and exhale, release. If this is your first time and you didn't lift off, it's completely fine. We will just practice more in the coming classes. Hands step back into plank, inhale in plank, exhale through chaturanga, lower onto the floor, belly onto the ground, kind of relax. We'll work onto our shoulders now. Right hand reaches out, palm of your hand in line with the crown of your head. Drop the shoulder onto the floor. Exhale, roll over onto your right shoulder. Stretching the shoulders now after strengthening them with Bakasana crow pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, release, belly onto the floor. Counter stretch, swing the right hand under your chest, palm facing down. Left hand along the body, palm facing up. Like this, you should feel a stretch into your shoulder. If you want to feel a deeper stretch, you can slide the right knee up at a 90-degree angle. Maybe chin onto the floor, maybe forehead onto the floor. One more long breath in. And exhale, release. Other side, left hand reaches out, palm of the left hand in line with the crown of your head. Drop the shoulder onto the floor and exhale, roll over onto the left shoulder. I didn't say on the other side. Your right hand can stay onto the floor depending on how much you can roll, or maybe comes to the back trying to reach for that left hand. Shoulders are very delicate joints. Don't overdo. Listen to your body. Just stretch as much as you need to, as much as your body wants to. Don't overdo. Everyone is different. With time, you will see you will become more flexible. Deep inhale. Exhale, release, belly onto the ground. Counter stretch, slide the left hand under your chest, palm facing down. Right hand along the body, palm facing up. Maybe slide the left knee up at a 90-degree angle. Chin onto the floor or forehead onto the ground. Abduction of the shoulders. It's good to open our hips and shoulders in most directions possible. Last long breath in. And exhale. Release. Bring your hands under your chin. We will do back bends, hands under your chin. You can keep the elbows onto the floor. Exhale, lift the thighs off the ground, feet and thighs off the ground. Engage the glutes. Locust. Hold. Breathe, starting to warming up our back muscles. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. This time, keep your feet onto the ground, thighs onto the ground. Inhale, extend your legs out, palms facing each other. Exhale, lift the chest off the ground, arms up, feet onto the floor. Locust. On the other half of the locust. Hold, engaging the upper back muscles. Last deep inhale. Exhale, release, short pose. We take one breath here before we do the full locust now, lifting arms and legs together. Inhale, extend your arms out, palm facing each other, thumbs pointing up. Exhale, this time full locust, lift both legs and hands off the ground. Really engage the glutes, feel your back muscles contracting. This allows you to lift maybe even higher. Don't bend the knees, legs are extended, but we're lifting the knees off the floor. This allows us to lift the thighs off the floor. Deep inhale. Exhale. Release. Short pause before our last round of back bends. You can choose to repeat what we just did and go into locust. Or if you want to go a step further, you can bend your knees, grab the outside of your ankles, knees in line with your hips. Inhale. Exhale, start to pull or push your feet far away from your buttocks. This, you'll see you're lifting your chest up. Once your chest is up, you can slowly start to lift the knees off the ground into bow pose. Your choice of back bend, locust, or bow. The goal here is keeping the neck in neutral spine, looking to the front. Really use your feet to pull your chest up. Push your feet far away from your glutes, your knees higher. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Short pause. You can bring your hands under your forehead and just relax. Long prostration. We take a few breaths here. Last long breath in. Last long breath out. Inhale, bring your hands under your chest, tuck your toes. And exhale, push yourself up into all four. Cross your feet and sit back. We're almost done with our class. Core strengthening exercise. We go into Navasana. Option number one, hands behind your back, fingers pointing towards your buttocks. Lift the chest, open the chest, straighten the back. Exhale, lift your feet up. Option number one, stay here. Option number two, hands along your legs. Option number three, extend the knees. We're almost there. In any of the three options, try to really open your chest, keep your back as straight as possible. Inhale. Exhale, grab behind your thighs, round the lower back and glue the lower back onto the floor. Keeping your shoulders off, extend the legs out. Boat number two. Hands along the body, shoulders off the ground. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release, shoulder onto the floor. Now, feet together, flex your feet, toes pointing up, hands on top of your chest, palms together, inhale. Exhale, peel the shoulder blades off the ground, crunch. Boat number 3. Really engage your core. Deep inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your knees to your chest. Gentle massaging of the spine. Maybe swing side to side. Grab behind your thighs and start to gently roll, swinging your feet back and forth, rolling like a ball onto the mat 3-4 times before we come up onto a seated position. From here, what we want to do is to extend both legs out, flex the feet, toes pointing up. You can readjust your position, maybe remove the meat from under your sit bones. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward and down, forward fold. Here we want to go into your deepest expression. So maybe pancake over your legs, grabbing your feet. If this is too much, you can always bend your knees, hug your knees, and feel the rounding of the spine, relaxing not only the legs, but relaxing also the back. Choose the option that suits you best. Breathe. Try to keep your feet flexed at all times so that we really stretch the whole leg. The calves, the hamstrings, feeling the stretch also in the lower back. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Hands reaching the back of your mat, fingers pointing backward. Inhale, lift your knees up. Exhale, scoop the hip forward, stretching the shoulders. How deep you can go depends on your shoulder flexibility. Listen to your body, just go as low as you can. You don't need to overdo. If you feel pressure onto your elbows, engage the bicep, micro bend into the elbow. You can keep your knees up or extend the legs out, whichever option allows you to go deeper and relax. Last deep breath in. Exhale, kick yourself forward. Feet onto the floor, knees pointing up. Back of your hands on the side of your body. Place your elbows inside your legs. Use your knees to push your elbows together. Stretching the shoulder one more time. Chicken wings. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. We can open up the legs this time. Sit with your legs as wide or as close as you want. We will first work onto the side of the body and then onto our legs. Flex the feet, toes pointing up, left elbow to the inside of your left knee. Exhale, bring the right hand up. If this is okay, you can stay here. Try to keep your chest as open as possible. You should be able to look at the sky easily. If you want to go deeper, allow your left hand to slide towards the front, maybe dropping the shoulder onto your knee. If you can grab the foot, great. The goal is not grabbing the foot. The goal is stretching the right side of your body. Only go as deep as your chest allows it. We always want to keep the chest as open as possible. Last long breath in. Exhale, release, back to center. On the other side, right elbow, flex the feet. Don't forget to flex the feet. Right elbow to the inside of the right knee. Exhale, bring the left hand up and above your head. If flexibility allows it, you can slide the right hand forward, maybe placing the right shoulder onto your right knee. Chest open, stretching this time the left side of our body. Deep inhale. Exhale, relax. One more long breath in. And exhale, back to center. Last exercise for our legs. You can decide to stay here, feet pointing up, hands behind your back, helping you to roll over onto your seat bones. Open chest, flat back. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to go deeper, you can bring your hands to the front and maybe roll a bit further, maybe down onto your elbows, maybe pancake onto the floor, belly onto the ground, chest onto the ground, chin onto the ground. Choose your option. Wherever you are, toes pointing up, flex the toes, really engage your legs. So we are stretching the legs, but we are also strengthening, protecting the knees, protecting the hips. Relax into the pose. My students that always do yoga class with me know that is my favorite pose, and I think it's the one pose that helps the most your yoga practice. The more your legs become flexible, the easier it is to do many other poses. One more long breath in. And exhale, slowly release, lift your chest up. We finish with a twist. Bring your knees together. Left knee onto the floor. Right foot crosses over. Left hand reaches up, inhale. Exhale, hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and twist. Straight spine, inhale. Lengthen the spine, open the chest. Exhale, use your elbow to twist more, twisting towards the back more. Every time you inhale, you lengthen the spine. Every time you exhale, you twist a little bit more. Breathe. Together, deep breath in. Together, long breath out, release. Other side, untwist your legs. Right knee onto the floor this time. Left foot crosses over. Right hand reaches up, inhale. Exhale, hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, twist. Same as before. Open chest, lengthen the spine. Every time you inhale, you extend. Every time you exhale, empty the belly from the air. You can twist more. Inhale, extend, exhale, twist. It's always good to finish class with a twist to reset the spine. Last long breath in. Oh my God, I don't know if you heard this, but Nala just burped. Exhale, release. We finish off the class with some breathing exercise. If you have a meditation pillow, great. If you have a block, great. Or a blanket, just sit with your hips a bit higher so it's easier to sit with the back straight and the hips relaxed. Find your comfortable seated position. Sit nice and tall. Take a long breath in. Exhale. Relax. Return onto your mat, same position as when we started. Take a short moment to feel the effects of today's practice onto your body and onto your mind. Reconnect with your breathing. Focusing again onto your inhales and exhales. See if maybe you feel a bit calmer than before, than just about 50 minutes ago when we sit the first time onto this mat. We will go through a couple of rounds of Nadi Shodhan, alternate nostril breathing. I like to sit with my right knee up, place my right elbow onto my right knee, two peace fingers of the right hand in between my eyebrows. Use the right thumb to close the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Right ring finger closing the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Now inhale right. Block the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale left. This is one complete round. Let's do one more together. Inhale through the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Keep going at your own rhythm, making the inhales long, steady, and rhythmic. Finish the round you have started with an exhale through the left nostril. Don't rush. When you are done, maybe readjust your seated position. Again, sit nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Take a long breath in. Allow your belly to relax. Exhale. Start to scan your body from your forehead all the way down to your toes. Release any tension. Pay special attention to your jaws. Keep your lips closed, but let your teeth fall open. You will notice your jaws automatically relax. Pay attention to your shoulders. Relax them. Don't feel tight, tense. Let them drop down heavy. Relax your belly. Let them blur out. It's fine. Fill with air, completely relaxed. Once your body is free of any tension, relax your mind. Start to gently move your attention to your heart space, the deepest and most central point in your chest. Focus your attention there. Bring all of your inhales to your heart space. Start to visualize a point of light or a flower made of light deep into your heart space. Connect with this light. See the light. Feel the light into your chest. Feel the connection with it. Notice how maybe when you breathe, when you inhale, the lights become brighter, bigger. It rotates. Notice how this light reacts when you breathe. If you lose the focus, it's fine. If you notice you're thinking about other things, acknowledge the thoughts and bring your attention back to the point of light deep into your chest. Stay with this light for a few more moments. With your next exhale, release the visualizations and sit in passive awareness just for a few more seconds, feeling the effects of today's practice, both onto your body and onto your mind. And now, moving onto your mat, let's finish the class with Shavasana. You can slowly lower yourself onto the mat. Relax your feet. Allow your feet to open up naturally. Hands along your body, palm facing up. Take a long breath in. Exhale, release, relax. Relax your feet. Relax your knees. Relax your hips. Relax your lower back, your belly. Relax your upper back, your chest. Allow your shoulders to drop heavy onto the floor. Relax your arms, elbow, wrists, fingers. Relax your neck. Release any tension in your jaws, your cheekbones, the area behind your ears. Relax your forehead. Allow your body to sink deep onto the floor, heavy. Just stay here and relax for a few more moments. You can decide to stay into Shavasana for a bit longer, for as long as you need to. But if you want to finish the class with me, start to slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers, making your breath deeper. Bring your knees up. Roll onto one side of your body. And when you're ready, come up to seated. Find your comfortable seated position. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Let's take one last long breath together. Deep inhale. Exhale all the air out. Before we finish class, take one moment to think about 3 things that you are grateful for. And then bow your head and thank yourself for today's practice. Our class finishes here. Thank you for joining me today.